Good morning, everybody. I wanted to talk today about franchises. It cracks me up. In fact, it's kind of sad. We have a owner of a very prominent franchise. If I said the name, you'd all know him. One of the top two in the entire North America, really the world. And that owner wants to come to EXP in the worst way. They're so excited, but they're trapped. They literally go, I'm not free from my franchise docs that I signed for another 3 years. So even though I really have a heart and want to do EXP, I can't. So one of the things I want to say to you is you don't own a franchise. The franchise owns you. In other words, you sign those franchise docs for 5, 7, 10 years. They own you, and many times it's 10 years. They go, well, no, I bought a franchise. That signifies it's like the biggest con in the face of the world. You know, I bought a franchise. I own this. Really? Try to leave. Try to leave. Oh, you could sell it. Yeah, but your agents, you want to bring them with you? Yeah, I want to bring them with you. And then if you do bring them with you, what do you have to sell? Nothing. Again, I have seen so many people that own large franchises that are trapped. They're stuck. They actually paid another corporation to be owned. You think, I bought a franchise, I own it. No, you didn't. You paid them to own you. You know, there's a period I considered buying a franchise, and I'm so glad I didn't. Here at EXP, I was able to become a part of EXP for $149, not $149,000. And if I didn't like it, I could leave in a week or a month or 6 months. In fact, when I came to EXP, I originally said I will give them 6 months. I came from Keller Williams, a wonderful company. I go, if I don't love EXP, if this thing doesn't work for me like I'm wanting it to work, the opportunity, that's why you buy a franchise, right? For an opportunity. Well, I go, I'm going to give EXP 6 months. Well, of course, 6 months later, it worked beyond my wildest dreams. 3.5 years later, I'm here and I have an extremely valuable business, but I'm free to leave at any time I want. And that's the difference between a franchise and being an independent contractor with EXP. You love it or you leave it. Once you sign those franchise docs, you better love it because you ain't leaving for a long time. You don't have to spend $100,000, $200,000 of capital and commit your life for 5, 7, 10 years. That to me is the difference, what makes this such a great company. It's really an ego risk instead of a capital risk. Now here's the sad part. Most people would rather write a check for 100, 200 grand and risk their capital than their precious ego. EXP is for people with good self-images, that have courage, that see it. And if someone's not an EXP, they don't get it. You may be watching this, well, I'm not, I get it. No, you don't get it. If you got it, you'd be here. You're smarter than that. You need to look at it again. Watch themodelexplain.com. Really watch it, because we just went from 1,300 to 31,000. We're going to go from 31,000 to 300,000. It's going to happen all around you, and you're going to miss it. Just like you miss Google. Just like you miss Facebook, just like you miss Tesla and Netflix and Zoom. Yeah, you could have bought Zoom stock if you really thought about it. You got to think about it. I want you to think about EXP. I want you to watch themodelexplained.com. Think about it, ask questions, and once you find out, you have to be here, because if you're choosing not to be, you simply don't understand what's happening. You're missing the greatest opportunity of your lifetime.